Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the Taylor Swift Wildest Dreams inspired makeup tutorial. So first I'm going to prime my face, and I'm using the Australis See You Later Pores and also the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. And we're going to start off with our eyes first, so just prepping our eyes by priming them first with the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. And then we'll be going in and just setting that eye primer with a skin toned powder, and I'm just using the MAC Mineralize Skinfinish Natural in the colour medium. So just blending that all over the lid so that the shadows we place on top are going to blend out and not stick to the primer. We're using the Urban Decay Naked palette today, and the first two colours that we're going to go in with as our transition shades and to add a little bit of depth into the crease area are Naked and Buck. Now both of these shades are matte and they are just mid-tone brown colours, and I'm using them on a fluffy crease brush and just working those through the crease area of the eye, back and forth, windshield wiper motions. I'll also go in with a clean blending brush and just blend out any harsh lines, and then I will go into the colour Buck and just start to deepen up that crease area. And then I'll be going in with the colour Virgin from the Naked palette. Now this is a mid-tone satiny cream colour, and just putting that all over the mobile lid and then just going back in and blending out so we've got no harsh lines. So just blend those colours out so everything is all nice and seamless. Then just going to pick up that first brush that we used with the creamy coloured shade on it and just running that over the top just to make sure it's all blended out. Just going in now with a pencil brush on our lower lash line, and I've mixed together the colours Smog and Toasted from the palette. Taylor had a sort of rose goldy bronze colour on her lower lash line, and so I'm just trying to emulate that by mixing these two colours together. And I'm just going to pop Sin on the inner corner. I've just used the same brush, I just wiped off those colours, and just going to tight line now, and I'm just using a black Kohl pencil, just doing the top waterline, not the bottom one. Now we're going to do the winged liner that is Taylor's signature look. So I'm using the Maybelline Master Precise liquid liner. I find this is the easiest liquid liner for me to use to create a beautiful wing. I do short, sharp strokes, just starting from the middle of my eye and then working my way out, and then I go in and do the inner part as well. So I don't do the wing until I've done both sides of my eyes, and then I make sure that they're all nice and even. And when I do a wing, my eye shape doesn't create the same type of wing that Taylor has, but I just try and do a little wedge on the outer corner and then just try and extend it bit by bit, just doing teeny tiny strokes again, as you'll see here in this clip. So just making a little wedge on that outside corner and then just dragging it back in so it makes that little triangular wedge, and then just fill it in and join it up to the top lash line. So once we've done that, we're going to pop on a little bit of mascara, and I'm going to use the Lancome Doll Eyes Mascara. I've only used this a couple of times, so it is still really wet and really clumpy. So you'll see that I have gone in with a clean mascara spoolie here just to get rid of the clumps, and then go back in with a couple more coats. So I think I did about 4 or 5 coats just to prep our eyes for lashes as well. And in this little bit here, you can see that now that I've got my mascara on, I'm just going to extend that wing just a bit more so that you can see it once I've got the lashes on as well. Just going to pop a little bit of mascara on our lower lashes as well. And I also use the spoolie again to brush out any of the clumps. So the lashes that I used today are the Modelrock 747 mediums, and I just cut them in half, use some Duo Lash Adhesive and pop them on the top. So Taylor had this beautiful, really long, fluttery lashes on the outside corners. So just popping on our foundation now, and I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Pro Matte Foundation. Taylor's skin looked so matte and so flawless in this video clip, so I have tried to emulate that here. Just using a beauty blender to blend that all over my face, and just going in with a second layer and taking it from the inside of my face outwards, blending it down my neck to make sure that everything is all blended in. Do a little bit of concealing under our eyes now. So I've gone in with the NYX Dark Circle Eraser, and this is in the deep shade. So I've just used a teeny tiny amount just on that inner sort of section of my eye, just where I'm the most darkest. And now we're going to use not one, not two, but three concealers. The first one I've used is the YSL Touche Eclate, and this is in the colour 2. And then I've used the Rimmel Concealer Plus Highlighter, and then also that Rimmel one is in the colour Ivory, and then I've gone in with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the colour Sand. So just to put that in all the places of my face that need to be highlighted, and you can see that it's just covered up any of my darkness underneath my eyes. Just blending that in with an airbrush concealer brush from ModelsPrefer. When you're doing it under eye area, you really want to do lots of patting motions, not swiping. It kind of does look a bit swiping in this because I've made the footage go a little bit faster. But I'm definitely just patting it in and just blending it all out with the Beauty Blender to make sure I've got no harsh lines. Just going to set all of the areas that we've put the concealer, and I'm using the Banana shade in the ModelsPrefer Ultimate Highlighting and Contouring Palette. And then just going to set the rest of my face with a light layer of the MAC Mineralize Skinfinish Natural in medium. And just using two of the shades from the ModelsPrefer Contour Kit just to give my face a little bit of colour and just to bronze it up slightly. And then also using the highlighting shade in that palette as well, just to highlight the tops of my cheekbones, my cupid's bow, and the tip of my nose. The blush that we're using today is the Essence Silky Touch blush in the colour Kissable. So it's a beautiful sort of almost mauvey red colour, and then just blending it all out with my big powder brush. Now to put some eyebrows on. Oh my goodness, I look like I'm nude without eyebrows. So I'm just going to use the Benefit Brows A Go-Go, and just using the two powder shades in this one. It also has a wax shade, but I'm not going to use that one today. So just going with the lighter shade first and just going to fill in and give myself some brows, and then I go in with the darker shade towards the sort of end and tail part of my, or mid and tail part of my brow, just to add a little bit of darkness on the outer bit. And then we're going to set our brows with the Maybelline Brow Drama. So the first one I'm going to use is the medium brown colour, and I'm using that through the front. And look, I've finally cut off the other one, and this is the deep brown or dark brown colour, and I use that through the tail. And I just have to brush it through with a spoolie because it picks up a lot of product. Now onto the lips. So just lining our lips with, I think it's just a Maybelline red lip liner, just making sure that lip line is absolutely perfect. So just going in and doing it really, really carefully, lining the top bit, going from the outer corner inwards rather than the inner part outwards. And then the lipstick that I'm using today is MAC Ruby Woo. It doesn't look like how a normal MAC lipstick would look because this is melted down in my professional kit. So I've taken it out with a spatula and just applying it with a lip brush. So this is the actual lip colour that Taylor is wearing in the video clip, and it's just such a beautiful matte colour and just such a classic look. So it is very, very drying, so I do find that I have to put on quite a number of layers to get the depth of colour that I want in my lipstick. But oh my goodness, it is just such a beautiful colour. So just going to finish off my lips here, and then I'll set my face with some setting spray, and then going to take my hair out of my little pin curls, my teeny tiny pin curls, and that's the final look. Thanks guys for sticking around. for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial. And if you decide to recreate it, don't forget to tag me in it on Instagram or on Facebook. And I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye guys!